looks can kill. Baby, I'm the best.
Wow. Kim Kardashian sure knows how to spark chaos, doesn't she? Walking into the spotlight this time isn't even about her. It's about North West. The internet is blowing up after Kim had her 12-year-old daughter strut around in a push-up corset, and people are not holding back. The question flying everywhere right now is Kim Kardashian actually pushing her daughter into grown-up territory just for clout? Critics online are saying North is being styled and showcased in ways that don't match her age at all, and the backlash is fierce. And let's be real, Kim didn't exactly rise to fame on some wholesome Disney Channel energy. So now folks are whispering that maybe she's setting North on the same path, long before the girl even gets a say in it. Shocking, right? And just when you thought it couldn't get messier, Beyonce's name got dragged in. Allegedly, Queen Bey herself called Kim out for using North as a prop to grab attention. Whether true or not, this drama has the internet in a chokehold. Did you catch it? Miss North stepping out in that structured corset-style bodice paired with a flowing ruffled miniskirt, and finishing it all off with those steampunk-inspired boots. On paper, the outfit screams high fashion. But let's not forget, this is a 12-year-old rocking it. And that's where the controversy lit up like wildfire, because for many people, it instantly crossed a line. Parents online were quick to voice their outrage, saying the look was far too mature, way too grown for her age. And the criticism wasn't just about the style. It zeroed in on the form-fitting pieces, the corset, the push-up design, the whole vibe. Even child development specialists started weighing in, warning about how dangerous it can be to put a kid in the middle of this type of exposure during their most sensitive growing years. They're saying it's not just about fashion, it's about the long-term impact on how North will view herself and her worth. And oh baby, the internet did not let this slide. The comment section on Kim's post was blowing up so badly she had to shut it down, but that didn't stop people. They dragged the whole conversation to X, and the takes got even louder. One person wrote, "A 12-year-old in a corset and push-up bra, and her mom is cool with it? This is exactly why you have to be careful who you have babies with." Others said Kim is trying to turn North into her mini-me too early, calling it exploitation disguised as fashion. Another person went in hard, saying, "Her mom is infamous for an S-tape, and her dad's ex-stepmom is known for barely being clothed in public. Of course, the kid is 12 in a push-up bra." Ouch! Others took it even further, accusing Kim of selling her daughter the same way Chris sold her, calling it a disturbing family tradition. That's brutal, but the comments didn't stop there. Plenty of people pointed out that this isn't the first time Kim has dressed North in outfits that had folks raising eyebrows. In fact, critics say it's been getting worse over the years. As far back as 2014, when North was barely a year old, Kim was already putting her in matching fashion looks. And at Paris Fashion Week's GCI show, she shocked many by dressing her in black lace see-through style. Fast forward to 2018, when North was only 5, Kim shared a pic of her in a skimpy yellow bikini top that had parents fuming. Then in 2022, she stirred drama again, letting North wear a satin corset to Kourtney Kardashian's Italian wedding. And it didn't stop there. On North's 12th birthday trip to Mexico, fans noticed how much older she looked compared to her cousin of the same age. And the photos went viral for all the wrong reasons. And now, fans are dragging Kanye's name straight into this firestorm. Social media is loaded with people demanding he step up and protect North from being styled in ways they swear look way too grown. But let's be real. What exactly do they expect Kanye to say when his own wife Bianca has been out here making headlines for wearing next to nothing in public? Remember Paris? Bianca was walking around in nothing but sheer stockings for pants. Before that, she went full shock value in LA with a see-through raincoat and absolutely nothing underneath. And let's not forget the time she strolled through the streets braless, rocking a completely sheer nude mesh top while casually heading to a family-friendly restaurant. People were shook. And if that wasn't jaw-dropping enough, Kanye himself was spotted tugging down Bianca's tights after a meeting in Beverly Hills, in broad daylight. Not long after, she hit the streets in a tiny silver bikini top and thong, leaving her whole backside exposed to the cameras. Then came the outfit that had everyone's jaws on the floor, a skin-tight, completely see-through bodysuit that left literally nothing to the imagination. She was covering her crotch with her phone the entire time, because if she moved it even a little, the world would have seen everything. And who could forget her Grammy stunt? Kanye's first return to the show in a decade, and Bianca showed up wrapped in a big fur coat, only to drop it dramatically and reveal a sheer dress with zero bra, zero underwear, and maximum chaos. Fans are screaming hypocrisy, saying Kanye's household is the last one to lecture about modesty. Reports even claim Bianca's own parents are horrified watching her spiral deeper into these racy looks that keep getting bolder and bolder. One insider spilled that her family is so distressed because they don't even recognize her anymore, adding that Bianca would never be doing this unless someone was pulling the strings. Allegedly, loved ones even staged an intervention, pointing the finger at Kanye's so-called controlling ways. And get this, her mother, Alexandra, was said to have flown all the way from Australia to Los Angeles just to save her daughter. Meanwhile, whispers say Bianca's father, Leo, has reached his breaking point. According to sources, he's furious and wants a real sit-down with Kanye, demanding answers for why he's parading Bianca around like a trashy, naked trophy pony. The outrage from her own family paints a whole different picture of what's going on behind the scenes. But here's the part that really has people buzzing. Leo allegedly wants to flip the script on Kanye and ask him straight up, what would you do if North or Chicago were the ones being styled half-naked in public by their husbands? Sources say Leo is convinced Kanye would never allow it for his daughters. So why is he normalizing it for his wife? At this point, people are screaming for an intervention. And yes, I get it. Some argue Bianca's fashion choices are her own business as a grown woman, while North is a child. And that makes it a totally different conversation. The outrage isn't really about fashion anymore. It's about childhood innocence, boundaries, and the damage that can come from being pushed into grown-up looks under the world's spotlight. But here's where it gets spicy. The whispers say Beyonce herself allegedly has an opinion about all this. Yep, Queen Bey supposedly isn't here for Kim's parenting at all. Rumor has it, she feels Kim is pimping out her daughter by dressing North in grown woman outfits and parading her around like a showpiece instead of letting her enjoy being a regular kid. That's a heavy accusation coming from someone as guarded and private about her own children as Beyonce. Allegedly, Bey sides with the internet voices saying North deserves the chance to be a child without being styled like a mini celebrity at every single turn. And with North already gaining her own massive following, critics are blasting Kim for chasing clout at her daughter's expense. This whole thing just cranks the debate up another notch. If Beyonce really feels this way, the pressure on Kim to rethink how she handles North's image could skyrocket. Fans are pointing out that Beyonce is known as one of the most fiercely protective celebrity moms, and they swear she would never put Blue Ivy in the same situations Kim has placed North in. And that's exactly why the alleged comments are striking such a nerve. But wait, didn't the internet just drag Beyonce and Jay-Z not too long ago? Yep, people accused them of over-sexualizing Blue Ivy after she showed up in a strapless gown with full makeup, claiming the look was way too mature, like she was being styled as if she were 17 or 18 already. Critics blasted them, saying just because a celebrity kid can dress like a grown woman doesn't mean she should be pushed into that role so young. Some even argued that letting Blue soak up praise for looking so grown at her age might send the wrong message, that being valued equals looking sexy for the public eye. That backlash had people saying maybe Beyonce should sit this one out instead of throwing shade at Kim because she's not exactly spotless in this department either. One fan clapped back hard, writing, "What is wrong with all of you? She doesn't even have the body of a child anymore. She's becoming a young woman, and naturally she wants to dress that way. Why are you all trying to shame her for simply growing up? Nobody says this about boys. This is misogyny, pure and simple. Leave her alone, another person chimed in, saying, North literally covers up every single day, and the one time she shows a little skin, y'all act like it's the end of the world. And then came another take. There's nothing wrong with what she has on. What do y'all want, kids dressed like nuns? The defense squad wasn't playing either, and their voices only added more fuel to the already blazing debate. At the end of the day, it all circles back to one burning question. Is Kim Kardashian simply letting North express herself? Or is she knowingly setting her up for the same kind of controversial spotlight that once built her own empire? With Beyonce's alleged disapproval floating around, plus fans constantly side-eyeing Kim's parenting choices, the scrutiny is only getting harsher. So now, the internet can't stop asking, is Kim really pimping North out for clout? Or is everyone just reading way too deep into it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and see what's on our radar.